Now I want to talk about blues scales. Blues scales would go over the blues progression that we already went over. Um, the interesting thing about blues scales is that basically anything that you play over the blues progression is gonna sound good with the blues scale. Also, over a lot of like popular music, rock, etc., R&B, the blues scale is gonna sound great. So if you master the blues scale, um, you're gonna sound a lot better, maybe a lot faster. I mean, some of the jazz aficionados are probably gonna get mad at me for saying this, but man, if you can master that blues scale, a lot of the cool sounds and the cool licks that you hear are based on the blues scale. Right? So that's all the blues scale. All right? If you want to get in control of that sound, master the blues scales. This is a big keystone. I mean, yeah, if you really want to get more sensitive and more into the details of what you're playing, you should learn other scales. But if you can master your blues scales, this is going to make a big leap in your sound and your ability. So I'm going to go through the blues scale, play them in all 12 keys, do it with a metronome at 72 beats per minute, which I think is a good placeholder for a lot of things. So here we go. We'll do G. A flat. A. B flat. B. C. C sharp. D. E flat. E. F. F sharp. So the blues scale is the fundamental, the root, the minor third, right? So the flat third of the major scale, right? Everything in music is based around the major scales, right? The fourth degree, then your sharp four or your flat five, whichever way you want to think about it, then your five, your fifth degree, right? And then your flat seven, minor 7, and then the octave, the root. Again, that's the scale. So in any key. For instance, if you're in G, that's G, B flat, C, C sharp, D, F. If you're in C, that's C, E flat, F, F sharp, G, B flat. Right? So that's the blues scale. If you can master that, if you can really get that under your fingers, you're going to sound way cooler really fast. So work on that. Of course, there are lots of other scales that are going to help you get better at playing. But you can do that later when you have time. This is a fast track.